ever so gently. If you were up moving, finding your way to seated. And just taking 3 big breaths. Inhaling, filling up, feeling your belly fill all the way up to the top. And on the exhale, a big ha. 2 more breaths like that. Just really letting yourself feel full, feel like you filled up all the way. And then an exhale, letting the shoulders come a little bit away from the ears, letting yourself feel a little heavier in your seat. And 1 more breath like that. Inhaling, feeling the belly expand, the ribs, the lungs, and a full, long exhale. If you're able to, close your eyes or just listen. And just coming into tune with your body, with your own breath. Noticing how the fabric shifts on your skin. Noticing your hands and feet. If possible, just letting them find a bit more softness. There may be other places in your body where you know you might hold on a lot. We don't have to let go completely now. But just inviting, if you know that your shoulders go up by your ears, your shoulders to widen and slide down a little bit. If you know you tend to clench your jaw, on the exhale, letting your jaw find a little bit more softness. You find that you tense your brow frequently. Maybe on the exhale, just letting yourself find a little bit more space and softness in the muscles above the eyes. If you know that you spend a lot of time with your legs crossed or with tension in your hips, maybe on the exhale, you just allow yourself to shift a little bit in your seat until it feels like your hips and legs are getting to be more in alignment instead of being held in, up, or in some other way. And from this place, just gentleness with our own body. We are letting our body know with each and every movement and breath, there is nowhere else to be. There is nothing else to do in this moment but be present with this body and to receive any wisdom that's here for us as we move towards the full moon. And in this month's theme of slowing down, we're actually moving towards more creating of space, more enjoyment of the dark, of the unknown, of the quiet. And we might choose to release something that may not be in service to us at this time. You might want to place your hand on your belly or on your heart, sensing into your deep wisdom, your knowing. We're talking a little bit today about any wounding we might have about missing out, because there's so much that might be asked of our time. And at some point, we have to say no. Set a boundary. And just listening in for what the voice might be like that says, no, 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 no. We have to go. We're gonna miss out. What's that voice sound like? Is it young? What age is it? Is it the personality of somebody or something you imagine? Who just knows it's important to be there even when there's no time? And just hearing them out, whatever this voice is, what are their reasons why they really, really want to be there? Or not even really, really, but there's reasons that it could be not good that you're not there. What could be missed out on? What at the root is there for fear of missing out? Where does that live in your body? And what does the voice have to say? Listening with respect. Understanding that for this part, it really does feel like they're right. And once you've heard this voice out, is there anything you want to acknowledge that within your wisdom, within your centered self, maybe they've made a good point? Maybe there's something that does speak to truth for you. And is there anything that you want to reassure this part about? Reassure this part that you're going to be here. Reassure this part that the people that we're connected with now, it's okay if we miss something. They understand. What is the antidote for this voice to help it know it's heard? To help it know that it's going to be okay and safe. And imagining a closing with this voice. Words that could be said to honor and thank this experience. Their gesture. Place on the body you could breathe into that would help to release a little bit of that tension. Once you've taken your time to thank this experience and that voice and that part, ever so gently and slowly deepening your breath, finding some movement in the hands and feet, stretching and moving as it feels right. And when you're ready, coming to your journal. Taking time to be with anything that has come up around slowness for you this last week. Anything that you are wanting to celebrate about slowness in this upcoming weekend with the full moon. Anything that's ready to be released. And who did you find who was so afraid of missing out? What did they have to say? Did any of it feel truthful and real for you? Did any of it feel like you were able to find a word, a gesture, a way of speaking to this part to help it feel a little less nervous, a little less like the missing out was going to be unbearable.